Alright, today is going to be just one of those incidental videos I do. I'm down at the Armed Forces Museum here because today I'm going to go to see the 4th 19th Light Horse do the Freedom of City. It's a parade they do roughly every 10 years, and it heralds back to the times where walled cities would grant permission to an individual army, and back when armies were basically privatized. So it's going to be an interesting thing. I'll run you through more of the history in a bit, but I wanted to do the intro before we get straight into it. A little bit difficult to get video with this and all the time frames involved, so it might be a little bit out of order. It won't be a complete compendium of events, more so a clip of or a bunch of highlights of the main event. So we'll see you there.
History. They have been and will be loyal to death. Ladies and gentlemen, the regiment is progressing to the clock tower. I'll just reach out for an update, but you will be able to see the challenge by the local police inspector.
Regiment!
Halt! Who comes here?
Prepare to halt! Halt! Regiment, prepare to switch up! Wait! Wait! Switch up! The 4th 19th PWLH Light Horse Regiment, exercising its privilege and right to pass through the city of Sale, with sabres drawn, bayonets fixed, band playing, drums beating, banners flying.
I acknowledge your right and privilege. Pass forth 19th Prince of Wales Light Horse with the mayors, the councils and the citizens of Sale Authority.
Next, we have the arrival of the Mayor. The Honourable Councillor, Mr. Scott Rossetti, Mayor of the Shire of Wellington, will now receive the flag of breaking.
General salute! Present!
The commanding officer will now order a salute to the citizens of Sale. I would ask all guests and spectators to stand and remove their headdress, and military members are to salute. Thank you.
19th PWLH Regiment. Will salute, citizens of Sale. General salute. Present! Regiment, I turn! Stop! Regiment, standard! East! And stand at east!
Well, good morning everyone and welcome, and I certainly acknowledge my fellow councillors, Councillor Lowe, Councillor Ripper and Deputy Mayor Councillor Mainley sitting to my left. I'm quite looking forward to instituting some of the procedures we've just been through to do a general inspection at the start of every council meeting. I'm sure that they'll be very excited about that prospect. But today we have witnessed a proud tradition that does reach back across the centuries to the days when European cities were walled and entry was tightly guarded. In those days we didn't have national armies, we had armies of all sorts of different people, different groups, perhaps even called warlords in modern day parlance. And you didn't really know who the friends were and foes were. So the challenge that we've seen today goes back to those days when the walled cities, you really had to make sure of who you let in and who you didn't. And indeed, granting the freedom of entry was a rare honour, extended only to those who were really trusted as a military force. Here in Sale and all across the Wellington Shire, our relationship with defence is built on the same principles of trust, respect and shared history. Sale has long been a very proud defence town. As early as 1885 we hosted one of the first detachments of the Victorian Mounted Rifles. Over time, regimental headquarters were located here, cementing Sale as a centre of the Gippsland's light horse tradition. When the First World War began, nearly 80 men and women from Sale stepped forward. Many served with the light horse. Among them, as we've heard about, is Trooper Edward Randolph Cleaver of the 4th Australian Light Horse Regiment, who rode in that legendary charge at Beersheba in 1917. His sacrifice and that of many others from Sale binds us to some of the most significant chapters in our nation's military story. This legacy endured through the Second World War and into the post-war era, as Sale remained an important light horse centre. Today, the 4th 19th Prince of Wales Light Horse Regiment carries forward that proud Gippsland heritage. But our connection with is more than history, it's lived every single day. Defence personnel and their families are part of our schools, our sporting clubs, our businesses, and our way of life. They strengthen the very fabric of our society. And when their time here ends, they carry Sale and Gippsland with them wherever they go. We'll never forget the summer of 2019-20 when bushfires bore down in our region. The Australian Defence Force and members of the local RAF worked side by side with our emergency services, providing vital support, saving lives and protecting communities. In those moments, the Army was not only a defender of the nation, but also a neighbour we could count on. This morning's assembly, though, has been an inspiring sight. the freedom of entry to the city of Sale was first granted to the 4th 19th Prince of Wales Light Horse Regiment on the 3rd of April 1982, and the regiment has since exercised this right on 3 separate occasions. Interestingly, that freedom of entry in 1982 was actually, my father was the mayor at the time, and it's hard to believe it's 43 years ago. I was offered to wear his robes, which I have to say the fashion has changed a lot, and I would have looked like Santa Claus standing up here, so I declined the kind offer, albeit lots of frills and lace. But over the decades, the City of Sale has supported the regiment enthusiastically and unconditionally in both military activities and community spirit. We thank all those who are part of the 4th 19th Prince of Wales Light Horse Regiment, their unwavering support and service, their professionalism and the honour that they bring our nation. Your presence here today is testament to that enduring bond between our community and the Australian Army, and also for your toughness. I know many people travel here, and wee hours this morning people are still arriving at 1 and 2 from all sorts of places, so thank you for your attendance today as well. I also commend the Victoria Police for their work today, ensuring the procession could proceed smoothly, and thanks so many of the staff and volunteers who supported this event behind the scenes. A heartfelt thank you to you, the 4th 19th Prince of Wales Light Horse Regiment, for your continued service and for honouring us with your presence. In keeping with tradition, you have been challenged. Your right to march has been confirmed. Well, I didn't see it up there, but I believe it was. And your honour recognised. And as Mayor of Wellington Shire, and on behalf of your council and our people, it's my privilege to formally welcome you. With respect and pride, I grant you the freedom of entry to the City of Sale with all the rights and privileges that this honour confers. To our friends who are part of the Australian Army, we are proud of you, we are grateful for you, and we are honoured to walk beside you. Your service, your professionalism, and your enduring friendship enrich our Shire and strengthen our nation. Welcome and congratulations.
The commanding officer will now order march off the Guidon.
Regiment, I turn! Jump! March off the Guidon! Regiment! Present! On! Guidon party! At the quick! Left wheel! Guidon party! Fire! Regiment, I turn! Up!
The XO will order the regiment to close on a march and then cruise mount.
Regiment! First order! First! Regiment! Cruise! Mount!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, on behalf of the Commanding Officer, Lieutenant Colonel Duncan Munro, officers and men and women of the 4th 19th Prince of Wales Light Horse, thank you for your attendance, support and now applause. Please note, tomorrow there is an open day from 0900 to 1000 hours at Brennan Park, where the horse troop and military vehicles will be on display. This will be a great opportunity for members of the regiment to meet the citizens of the Sale and Sale district. Thank you and good morning.